Meanwhile, in England, not a lot of goals today. Not that Liverpool fans will care. Another victory for Jurgen Klopp's side. Saw them beat Watford by 2-0. Couple that with Leicester's 1-1 draw against Norwich City. It means that Liverpool are now 10 points clear
It's
at
over.
the top of the table. This is going to be a long old league, isn't it, for us to talk about, because this is done.
It is done. It's been done. Now, we've had people on our show, mainly
Craig Burley.
our friend Craig Burley, who was adamant about the fact that Leicester was still very much in the race. Well, as I told him last week, and I'll tell you now, it's been over. The thing about Leicester, as good a season as they've had, as impressive as they've been, is that for them to draw against Norwich City is not entirely a surprise. These things are bound to happen because Leicester has their limitations. There is a problem of lack of depth in this team. And so when things are not going well in a game against Norwich, where Norwich goes on and scores the first goal, and now you're chasing it, and it's not as fluid, it's not natural, everything is not as easy as it has been for you in the past, you need somebody to come and change it off the bench, or you need something different. You need different players with different abilities and different skill sets. Well, they don't quite have all of that at Leicester. They have who they have. And so for as much as we'd like to make an argument that there may be some sort of race here, there is no race. The only way that this becomes a competition is if Liverpool has a monumental collapse. And I don't see that happening.
For Liverpool fans, they weren't great today.
Nope.
They got the win, and good to see Salah back, if you're a Liverpool fan, to the Salah level that, of course, he was.
Yeah, so let's tackle the fact that Liverpool were not great. There were moments in which Watford were better than Liverpool and created opportunities, but it is no surprise that Watford cannot score goals. I went and looked at the numbers, and when you realize that Watford has only 9 goals scored this year, and I mean 9 goals, and then you see them playing, you know exactly why they have 9 goals. If you look back at the sequence in which Mohamed Salah scores his first goal, it starts with Doucouré having a swing and a miss, essentially at the penalty kick spot. The ball eventually ends up for a corner kick. They take the corner kick. Liverpool goes on a counter. Nobody better on the counter than Liverpool. And in a matter of 2 passes, Mohamed Salah then shows you the differing quality between what he is and whatever Watford has to offer. And so therefore, Salah cuts inside, hits it with his right foot. It's 1-0, and you think, all right, from here, it's just going to be comfortable. And it wasn't. There were chances for Doucouré, chances for Deulofeu, chances for Sarr. But this team is simply not good enough to truly threaten Liverpool. And even though it was nervous at times and Alisson had to come up with saves, then you get the second goal by Mohamed Salah. Great assist by Origi, by the way. I think Steven Nicol would be very proud of that assist. And that resourceful finish by Salah, and then it's 2-0, and you think it was comfortable, you think it's what you would expect from Liverpool. It wasn't, but this is what Liverpool has been over the course of the last 6 weeks or so, where they haven't been all that convincing. They've given goals in some parts. They've given up chances. Alisson had to come up with saves. But in the end, the one thing that truly, really matters is 3 points.
Exactly.
So whereas Leicester, if they struggle, they get a draw. If Liverpool struggles, they still can win. That's the difference between top tier, elite, and not so much.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.